EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Kiowa Island, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina, live final round coverage of the Carolina Open. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful. Every misstep, a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. The leader is Chris Kirk. He's already at 9 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Frank looking out onto that marsh. No doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run up down that right side. So basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And he's got to be happy where this ball went up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Up next, the 390-yard par 4 third, where you stand on an island-like tee, driving across the marsh to an extremely wide fairway. You have to be precise on your approach here because of the elevated tabletop green. Miss the putting surface, and par is a challenge. This one turning left a bit off the tee. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, Frank, this is the hardest hole on the outward 9. What makes it so difficult?
It's dead flat, Rich. There's very little that you can see off the tee, so you have a blind tee shot with a big carry.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Here we are now at the first par 3 on the course, 207-yard fifth. Massive green will entice you, but be careful. If you're on the wrong part of the putting surface, a 2-putt will be a challenge. that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Yeah, you can't do much better than that. That could run forever if you don't get the right speed. That's a nice job. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a good par 4, the 6th. Frank, what's the right way to attack here, beginning with the tee shot?
Well, most people look at this hole and they want to aim a little right, but I'd rather be in that sandy area on the left than the thick rough, to be honest. So this is where a practice round often helps. Get a nice line, but challenge the left, but don't go too far left. Got it?
And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
A look here at birdie.
And this is when you just want to get down to the hole and let it trickle in.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. The 7th at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. Okay, that's a good, safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and gets it to try and make a good third on this par 5. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. 14 feet to the hole. just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 2 under. Second par 3 here on the front side. Frank, would you be happy walking off here with a 3, or are you getting a little greedy here?
I'm always greedy, but in the end, I'd certainly take a 3 more days than most. When you look at this green, just have another look and see the angle of it. The green actually angles to the right at about a 30-degree angle. That's actually what tricks most people out when they misread the wind.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
The pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies, difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. That's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Here we go, making the turn, par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, what's in front of the player right now?
I prefer to see this hole, Rich, as a slight dogleg left to right. Then that way it takes out the temptation to mess around with that right side. Nothing wrong with hitting a little left of center. The hole will still open up. I know I've got to hit it across the bunker, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Is starting up the right side. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10 will certainly help the cause. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waist area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Eight feet now for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. He will definitely not say no to that. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of two very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. About 120 yards to the hole.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 5 under. The par 4 13th here at the Ocean Course is a beauty, demanding strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly shorten the hole, but playing away from the canal brings a cluster of pot bunkers into play left. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Chance now for another birdie. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do on this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. All on a bit of a downslope here as he ponders his second.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain at 6 under par. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. Got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. But just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Chance now for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And things just got a bit more interesting. He moves to 2 back with 2 to play. This is another of Pete Dye's toughest holes, the par 3 17. It can get stretched out close to 240 yards in length. It's got a green that's nearly 50 yards in length. It's got water. It's got bunkers. It's got it all. Okay, safely aboard. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And the lead is down to 1 with 1 hole left to go. Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18th. Look, championship level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. This is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing a round on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
Okay, that's going to be good. Birdie is a must. Down by 1 here at the final hole, and that's going to be a good position to play from. So job 1 is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and strike it.
That's well played. Wow, good look at birdie. Now this for another birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will mean it is a round of 64, 8 under par. Absolutely scintillating. Oh, man, they just couldn't find a way to birdie that 72nd hole, Frank, and as a result, that par makes this a second-place finish, just 1 stroke behind.
But it gave us a great watch. I got to thank them for that too. So close. And you're right, they could have birdied 18. We could have had a playoff. But in the end, this is one of the best tournaments I've seen for a while.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long.